Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as you can see, we have the center of a CV, a very large CV. So what we're going to be doing today is actually working on getting us a CV set up and ready for flight. Now, what this is going to entail is me taking some of these blocks out, replacing them with some thrusters, as well as building out from here. What I want to do is to get this up a little bit, and we're going to end up with this being elevated, I don't know, like another 2 or 3 blocks. And what we want to have is this is going to be the middle or the center of the ship, and we're going to have this actually come up and around and encase this area. And then from there, we're going to end up putting in our engineering section and the rest of the ship. So let us get started with this. So happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I have to say mine was fairly quiet. A little unusual for me, but, you know, not a bad thing. So let's go ahead and add this. I want to say thank you to everybody who stopped in for the live stream on Friday. I had a lot of fun hanging out with everybody. Let's see. We actually were doing a rather large build for Empyrion. So if you haven't checked that out, you definitely want to go take a look at that. Whoops. Helps if we can see which way we're adding blocks. So. Alright. Okay, so what we're basically doing is we're building a containment cage of sorts. The cockpit that's in there will come out eventually. Make sure we have everything we need. We need one more here. That's what I get for not paying attention, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can get a little bit of boost there. There we go. Really? Oopsie. Okay, so there we go. We're a little bit closer there. Okay. Now we have enough room to actually walk around under this thing, or we should have, yeah, there we go. So we are going to go up one more. Actually, it looks like we're going to go up 2 more. There we go. Because I want to have this be basically big enough to actually be a core for a ship. Alright. Okay, so collision box are a little wonky, but hey, it works. Go ahead and grab another round. We want this to basically hold the whole thing together, and I really just want to have a little bit of protection on the core itself, and have the protection that we've got in place actually make sense. Because too often we do things in this game that don't necessarily make a whole lot of sense. And ignore that, we are on the experimental build, so we get a little bit of random stuff going on the game. Alright, so we want that one. Yeah, we want that one. Okay. And now, what that allows us to do is we'll be able to have, when we put this thing into the build, what we'll be able to do is have a light above it shining down to give us a little bit of a highlight effect. But that is our warp core as it exists right now. So we are going to, like I said, we are going to take that cockpit out. We might as well go ahead and do that now. Come on, let me up here. Thank you. So we're going to take this thing out. We're going to leave our core there. And then this gives us the ability to have light coming in from the top as well as from the bottom. I will open that up again and put a light in there, but for now, that is the beginning of our warp drive. Warp drive. Okay, so from there, now becomes the fun part. I'm gonna have to actually get up on top of the building, jump across, and we build out a little bit. So, with that in mind, let me go ahead and let's see. We want that to be. It's gonna be a room. We're gonna have put catwalks in here. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at the window blocks that we have right now. So this is the regular window. As you can see, we've got some the generic shapes, right? The new armored window, so it's got a thicker frame. And then we have the shuttered windows. Let's see. The shuttered ones, I think these are the ones that, yeah. We don't want we don't want those. Let's go ahead. Oh, can we get away with doing this? No, we're not going to be able to get away with that, and it looks like the sun's going down. Oh, I was hoping to be able to get away with having that. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to need to make a bunch more windows. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick cut, and I will bring you right back. And we're back. So as you can see, it is now morning in-game. Basically, I've been doing a little bit of work throughout the night, and just want to show what we have. We have a very ugly duckling. Let me get down here and I'll show you basically what my mindset is on this. And I actually wanted it... Oops. It would help if I was using the right tool. There we go. Alright. None of that now. Okay, so basically what this is going to be is you've got your engineering area. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I'm going to try running walkways in here. I'm thinking I am not. I'm probably just going to go ahead and leave this as it is and just put railings in right here. And then we're going to have... I'm thinking we may put windows in as basically as a hallway here. Let's see here. Can we do that? Just give you an idea what I'm thinking we might do. So I'm thinking something like put a window there. Not sure how that's going to work. It's because of this round edge here. What I might do then... Let's see, if we go... Nice thing about this game is that you get your parts back. So if we go and just go ahead and square these edges off. So when you come in, you'll still be able to see up there. But what that allows us to do is to go ahead, when we bring the window, we go here. See, because if we do this, if we do it like that, we can actually do glass walkway. Because, you know, with the CV, by the time you get it someplace, you really aren't going to be wanting to have a fight with it. So, I'm thinking we might go ahead and do this. This is such an ugly build. We still need to put power in. And I'm thinking what we will do with that. Let's go ahead and cap this off, I think. So what we want to do is do that. That. Oh, that's not good. Let's try that again, shall we? That. Okay. And I'm probably going to have to rework the back half of the ship. But what I'm going to be doing is putting in the large power cells or fuel cells. Fuel tanks, maybe? I don't know. Whatever they want to call these things now. And we're going to put in the large RCS. And then, if you remember the other day when we were out and about, we ended up looting 2 of the large thrusters. So we've got those. We actually we created one of the tier 2 large generators. This thing has a magnitude of power that's just ridiculous. I think it's 500 megawatts compared to the normal large generator's 50 megawatt. So for the amount of resources, for the power that you get out of it, it is so worth it. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to go in. This thing's going to burn fuel so quickly. Let's go grab a little O2. I should have the flight seat done. Right, is my flight seat done? Where's my flight seat? There's my flight seat. Alright. And this is really just a prototype. I'm probably going to end up stripping this entire thing down and reworking it all, but it'll at least be interesting for now, right? Okay, so how close can we get it? Okay, that actually got pretty bloody close. So we have fuel cells, so let's go ahead and, or I'm sorry, our fuel tank, our tier 3 fuel. Wow! Okay, that's just crazy. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow! 7 by 8. Okay, that's crazy. Let's see. How much power does that give us? It doesn't say. Let us not drift. Okay, so that one's empty. And that one's full. Okay, so it's not going to tell us how much power we have left. That's not good. So we have our RCS, we have our engines, we do need the retro thrusters. and we will need our descent thrusters. Is that the... Yes, okay. You know what? Let's just go ahead and put these to the inside of that. Like I said, we're definitely going to need... Okay, you guys just getting bloody annoying there. Okay, now that we can see again. So what we're going to do is we want these to the inside. And then for our retro thrust, this is going to hurt. Alright. So what I'll probably end up doing is taking that block out. But that's okay. We want lots of stopping power because those engines, the pushing engines, are rather large. So, okay, so that gives us everything, our basics of what we need to get this thing into orbit. I'm just curious here to see. Oh, okay, let's turn that off because that really is annoying, isn't it? Oh, come on, really? I need to figure out a better way to get in and out of this thing. I'm probably going to have to put a docking area in. Alright, so. Wow, this handles really, really well. Okay, so we have 15 minutes at current power levels. And we have the beginnings of a very ugly duckling. So what I'll probably end up doing is reworking like the fuel tanks, see if I can get those integrated a little bit better, and then we have to skin this beast up, which should be entertaining. So, but I am going to go ahead and call this one here. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you let me know by hitting that like button. If you're new here, I do ask that you subscribe. And wow, this thing is... Let's take it out for a little quick flight here. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, always feel free to throw them down in the section below the video. I would do my best to get back to you in a timely manner. I don't always succeed, but I do eventually get to you. So if I don't make it in time, I do apologize. It is nothing personal. It's simply the way it worked out, and I was just out of time. And I am out of time, so I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And yeah, we will see you back here next time for more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Alright, so am I actually on the landing pad? I am. Oh, this thing is a beast. Oh.